On your mic right
now.
I
love my microphone.
Okay, so I think we by the way, we want to thank our listeners for keeping us posted on our broadcast. We are broadcasting live from the Lafayette Club, simply because we got the we had our meat raffle earlier today, and then we also have the Patriots game on this afternoon for 4:30. So we had to figure out how we were going to do this, and the best way to do this was to have the broadcast here at the Lafayette Club. So, and we want to thank the Lafayette Club for hosting our show this afternoon here on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, and the score, this is not good.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to turn around, Brian.
It's, does that say 24-3?
Yeah,
it does say it's 24-3. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I was able to hack into... I was able to hack into one of the Wi-Fi's, which has got great strength, so we shouldn't have
Valerie,
any
if you can let us know if it sounds better or
please,
whatever,
please do that. So
we count on you guys.
So I guess let's start off with something that's really...
the banging around is just Craig. Ignore it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's always me just banging around. Hang on.
So, guys, have you been following the whole situation between Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah,
no.
What is going on here?
Okay, so what's happening is it's their... Two individuals are pretty basically creating songs to bash each other. Okay? So Eminem has created a song called Kill Shot, and he is pretty basically, bashing Machine Gun Kelly, one of the rappers, and Machine Gun Kelly is pretty basically doing the same thing, in which he's bashing Eminem and
so
stuff.
So it's not a Snoop Dogg. It's another Biggie versus Tupac.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those situations. But the thing. The one thing that I guess is the difference between Biggie and Tupac was I think there was a mutual understanding. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Here it's just to me, I just think that there are just two childish individuals going back and forth. If Craig would probably agree with this, and it's when there's publicity, whether it's good or bad, I think it's pretty basically working. I'm not going to be playing any Eminem and any Machine Gun.
We're allowed to, are we?
We're not. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing any Machine Gun Kelly or Eminem for a while.
They're just getting nasty with it.
You know what I mean?
What if somebody comes up and asks to sing Eminem?
That's different. It's karaoke. I guess that's going to be completely different. And I think that's acceptable. But if you're going to ask me to play something, I love Eminem stuff.
Oh.
I don't like Machine Kelly. I don't like MGK as they call it. I don't like them. I really don't. They're just two childish people that I think really need to grow up and stuff. And that's pretty basically all I'm going to say about that too. Anybody else on that?
They just need to grow up.
I mean, obviously I know you work for the radio stations and stuff like that, but have you heard any
Eminem versus?
Yeah, I have heard something about it, and I heard that I heard that paying attention to it is fucking stupid as shit.
I guess that's my.
I mean, yeah, who gives a shit? It's probably made up. It's probably a bunch of just marketing bullshit. You know what I mean?
And that's the publicity again. Like I said,
let's talk Nike some more about fucking. You know what I mean?
These two could get together and say, "Hey, let's start a war, and we'll nothing but we talk about."
And now everyone's talking about
it. And
now everyone's talking about us. You know what I mean? It's like wrestling. You know what I mean? These two guys, they hate each other so much. But they're actually the best of fucking friends. You know what I mean? It's marketing. I'm convinced of it. Eminem supposedly had some lyric or some new song where he shit on the guy or whatever.
Right, it was called Kill Shot.
Okay, yeah. And so, I just came back, so I don't know if you guys already talked about this, but in any event. So, I mean, again, who gives a shit? Fucking gives a shit. You think Eminem's going to go broke, or
I don't even listen to music
whoever
anymore.
the fuck Machine Gun Kelly is going to
unless it's
make money?
Porn, then I'll listen to music.
Right. And that's the biggest head on a beer I've ever seen in my life. Good pour.
Shay, nice head.
Good pour.
Nice head.
Get that a lot.
Right. So, anywho,
wow.
Again, I'm convinced it's marketing. Anytime any of this shit happens, because I view that through that lens. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Chances are it's all bullshit. If Eminem shoots this Machine Gun Kelly dead in some fucking bar or whatever, I'll be like, all right, listen, I was wrong.
No, I just told Bernie.
They legit had a problem.
It's a Suge Knight fucking conspiracy bullshit.
Right.
And West Coast, East Coast, fucking, I don't even know where this M&M, not M&M, AKJ or whatever the fuck his name
Miller
is.
Genuine Draft. Miller Genuine Draft.
Where is he from? Wisconsin? Where the fuck is he from?
I think you have that same scenario like we talked about with Nike. You know, bad publicity, good publicity. Just two individuals going at it, and
everybody's
it's
talking about
news. It's fake news.
And now, how many fucking people do you suppose when this story broke? How many people do you suppose are like, who the fuck is Machine Gun Kelly? I know I was one of them.
No, I don't even
You know what I mean?
know.
I never heard of the guys, never heard of this fucking name before, and I probably hope to never want to hear it again. Just saying.
Mad Mike needs a beer.
Yeah, you do. Go get one, goddammit. Get up, motherfucker. Hey.
by the way, anyone is welcome to join us here at the Lafayette Club. We're at High Street.
34 High Street, I believe.
34 High Street. If you want to come in, all I got to do is just sign you in. I'm actually one of the members here and stuff. So please join us here. And if you want to be part of the show, you can do that as well.
There were hot dogs.
There were.
I'm going to check.
There
and see if
were
there's
hot
more, 'cause
dogs.
I'm hungry again, man.
I believe that there's more food coming.
No, thank
But
God, that's the best.
Craig doesn't have a gag reflex, so
all
all the hot dogs are gone.
damn right.
Good job.
Yo, I fucking polish off 3
Dude,
straight
he-
hot dogs in one bite. One bite.
He was eating them like potato chips.
How do you know I don't have? Oh, that's right. You know. You forgot. That's right. You know. That is the reason you know I don't have a gag reflex.
Mike also brought an entourage of people. I think he brought his second cousin, his third cousin.
No, they're all his kids. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
I get around.
All
you know?
15
I get
people
around.
that he brought are his kids.
Do we get like a table discount since I
You
brought
are
so many people?
You are the Catholicest of
Yeah, you got-
Catholics I've ever met. You know that?
You got free food.
I'm so Catholic. If you look at me, I'll get you pregnant.
Yeah. I can feel my stomach growing as we speak.
You and one of my employees should get together. You know.
Yeah, she's
The
like
one with the 8 kids? 8 kids?
Yeah, the eight. Is it 8 or 9 kids?
Fertile Myrtle,
turned.
man.
Yeah,
Jesus, that
fertile.
broad.
Yeah, fertile something.
Napa Valley.
I said that the other night.
What, Fertile Myrtle?
Fertile Myrtle.
Nice.
And this one I thought was going to die
Yeah,
in the car.
nice.
He's like,
She
I've
is,
never
though.
heard that before.
She
I'm
is.
like, are you kidding
That
me?
bitch steps in a puddle, she gets pregnant. It's like, how does that happen?
Swear, she smells.
But my family is
She smells
enjoying
it.
this.
Smells
She
semen. No,
smells
I didn't finish my
semen.
sentence, but that's
She
all right.
smells.
My family is
I was
enjoying this
ratching
club.
on her
I
the
mean,
other
they're
night.
like, the only thing they can't do is pause the game because back home they pause the game frantically
yeah.
because they smoke. But now they're like, we don't have to leave. We can
this is
smoke.
great.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is
Totally
pretty
awesome.
crazy. It
Yeah.
is pretty
So,
cool being able to smoke.
just to give you a little-
inside.
I'm dying, but nobody cares.
Yeah, no. Yeah, both points. Both points are true.
Everybody at this table, well, I thought Bernie was smoking, but everybody at this fucking
Not yet.
table is smoking. And it just sits here like the fucking hurricane
fuck
that's
it
in
does.
South
So
Carolina.
It's wafting. I can see it.
To our listeners, by the way, we have a group message on Facebook. So, as you guys know, we prepare the show and what time we're meeting and all this good stuff.
Yeah.
And earlier in the weekend, Mike posted something like, does anybody care that I'm alive? And no one responded and stuff. But we just want to let you know that we do care. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for showing
I
up.
forgot about that. That's hilarious.
He found a bridge.
Yeah, I found a
And
bridge.
then nobody responded.
I'm like, I'm thinking about ending it, you know. And then 3 days later, we're like, "Hey, Mike, you all right?" yeah, I'm good, guys. I'm good. I found beer.
Can you just...
I
So
didn't
great.
ask because I saw you that night.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we honestly do care. It's just we don't care enough to ask if you're okay. I mean, we're just busy, dude. You know how it is.
You're not-
We're busy, bro.
You're not one of those type of people that,
No,
to
No,
do
God.
that.
I just want to reach out to you guys. You
we
know,
knew, we knew
You reached
exactly.
out, all right.
We knew exactly where you were, so we knew that the bridge was fine.
was that McGarvey's again?
Yes.
Yeah, you were at McGarvey's.
Oh yes, you were.
That was the bridge.
Yeah, I was some
What
bridge.
happened?
Big just
Oh,
happened.
they caught the football. Okay, quick update.
Could be a pit. Could be an
The
interception.
Patriots caught a football. And so there was a lot of cheering. And there was much rejoicing.
So let's. One of the things I definitely want to mention is PDS is hiring. One of our major sponsors here. We are working on another sponsor. When we move into the new office, we're working on a couple of things, if you will. But Mike, you said that PDS is hiring and you're looking for more people, like we did last week. What's the status? What
Still
same
hiring. Still hiring. We're getting people here and there, and you know, it's filters out. But You know, even if you know somebody, just send them a recommendation. Say, hey, try these people out, and you know,
move it further away from me.
It's.
I forgot you were smoking.
You know, we can accommodate your needs. You know, if you need certain hours, I can't really accommodate for because I don't know them. But if you're looking for that, you just let them know. And
how's where the hell are you? Connecticut?
How was Hartford?
Yeah, you done with this shit?
Oh yeah,
the extra driving.
That's a story I would love to tell on air, but I don't want to tell on air because
it's a strip club story.
Is it a good or is it a bad?
It's bad. It was bad.
A bad strip club story?
It was just bad.
Did you end up with getting something? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, the cream is getting rid of it, but yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good news.
The penicillin shots?
That's good news.
It's gone.
Where do they put the penicillin shots when they give you those shots? Tell me it's not right in the dick.
Well,
In your penis?
I asked for it in the dick, but he's like, I don't have to put it there. I'm like, but please,
can you?
I'll pay extra.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
So I pay extra.
It'll make me think twice next
I
time.
don't blame you in the least. And that's where I actually prefer all my shots to go. When I go to get, like booster shots, tetanus shots. You know what I mean? I'm like fucking straight in the dick.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm getting a flu shot. Should I get it in the dick?
Yes.
No?
Well, you won't have to worry about your dick getting
At
flu.
least ask.
Because a friend of mine told me she'll hold my hand while I get a flu shot.
There you go.
And I was like,
I need you to hold something
really?
else because that's not. I don't get it in the hand. That's what you ought to try.
And she'd be like, why are you pulling your pants down? This is where I prefer my flu shot.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, it's straighter.
Well, hopefully they don't throw me out. So.
By the way, we just got a little message here that
Oh God.
MGK is from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wait a minute. And Eminem is from Detroit.
And that's correct. So there's the little battle going on. By the way, Kimber, thank you for that.
Cleveland, Detroit. Now that's a new thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Versus East Coast, West Coast. Yeah.
First of all,
Go Indians.
we want to thank our YouTube listeners, our Spreaker listeners, our iHeartRadio listeners, and we also want to thank our Spotify listeners and stuff. So, as you can see, that the show is a little explicit, and we want to keep it this way because we want to keep it real. So it's live, raw, and unedited.
Yeah, we keep it reals, y'all.
You know what I mean?
And we're all drinking. We're all having a good time. I mean, it's our show. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Exactly.
Even if the Pats are losing, I'm having a good time.
Damn right.
I have a good time with you guys. You know
Ommon Sense New Hampshire, brother.
Whew.
It's good.
This is awesome.
Good. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like I said, we're all drinking. We're all having a good time.
All right,
I had a great weekend.
I know this is kind of off the cuff and everything, but we're just gonna improvise and just talk what we want to talk. But I thought you were saluting me. I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, really.
What the fuck was going down in Lawrence?
Let's talk about that. So, here's what I know. There was over 30 to 40 explosions.
No. Over 70.
Over 70 now. Okay, so that's the total.
How did I not hear about this?
Yeah.
It was.
How did I not hear about this?
Because you're on the radio.
Yeah, I'm too busy. I'm too busy with radio
There is a gas company that is situated in Massachusetts called Columbia.
Yep.
Now, Mike, I'm going to ask this question to you. Do you think there's going to be some liability, not necessarily from a monetary standpoint, but also from a criminal standpoint?
Someone's got to get fucked up the ass.
This is
And
probably
I know
going to be
who
one of the biggest lawsuits
is.
known to man.
2 people have died from this.
It's up to 2?
It's up to 2.
I heard about that 18-year-old
That
kid.
18-year-old, and then there was somebody else that passed away.
Now, I'm going to tell you my input on this, because this is what I think, this is what my brain thinks, because we have never heard of anything like this happening. A catastrophic.
What the hell is? What are you talking about?
Basically,
how about some preface to this
we gotta,
fucking story?
okay, we gotta back up.
For those people that don't know what happened,
Right.
there was an increase in gas pressure in the Lawrence, Andover, North Andover area, and it affected the point where it caused houses to blow up.
Wow.
And catch fire.
No shit.
Because of the
Can't believe I didn't hear that.
because the gas pressure got too high.
Yep.
Now, I'm thinking that maybe this was an inside job. Maybe you got fired from them, and you went, oh, really? You're going to fire me?
I'm going to turn this nozzle this way.
Watch what I'm about to
Okay.
do. Now, this is the way my brain's
Right,
thinking,
yeah.
because this has never happened before.
Right.
So what else do you think? Mechanical failure?
Yeah, you would think there's a bunch of redundant systems in place that would keep that from happening.
The story that I heard that they were talking about on the TV the other night was that there is a sensor that allows, so much gas to go through at one time. That sensor was broken. The sensor malfunctioned, and it was just allowing all this gas to go through. Well, what was happening is it was all on one line. So every time somebody's hot water tank would kick on, or whatever the case may be,
it would draw pressure.
It would just light up in flames.
Wow. Well, then, there's going to be some serious liability. I mean, for sure.
But how do you go back into your house knowing all this shit's happening?
Well, I'd
be like,
one of my best